Right, new video. First of all, got new mics, so bear with me. I've not got dirty great black hair growing out my chest. It's the microphone. Bit weird, but there you go. Right, okay, new video on software. So specifically Revo software on my T6.1. So, bit of a story behind this one. About 3 weeks ago, I think it is now, we originally went to start this video. I did my little intro thing. We went off and did a data log on the vehicle. So how it works with Revo software is it's all very much like real world conditions. So you do a data log on the vehicle. That data log tells you everything you need to know with boost pressures, all the temperature and all the other things that are important when you come to adding software to a vehicle. So we went and did a data log on the vehicle. I was all excited. Revo had sent us a file that was supposed to go on it. Sent the data log off to Revo and they were like, well, no, don't put that file on your vehicle. Your vehicle looks like it's over boosting or it's boosting more than they're used to seeing. So the beauty of Revo is they have a massive dealer network and it's dealers like us and other dealers globally that get a chance to test all the files and make sure we're happy with them and run them on our vehicles before we're ready to load them onto your vehicles. So in this instance, a lot of the software development and the testing have been done on vehicles over in Russia on the T6.1s, and their vehicles appear to boost a lot differently to ours. What they've experienced so far here, our vehicles, depending on the ECU and the setup, boost more than those ones had done. So instead of just loading that software file on, they wanted to do some more testing and some tweaking of that file before it was ready to go onto this van. So a few weeks went by, Revo did some more developing, did some more testing, did some more tweaking to the file, and they sent us a file that they were happy worked with the way this vehicle boosts. So the T6.1 is quite different to a 6. You would just assume it's just a few tweaks, but it is actually quite different. So rewinding a little bit and just explaining how Revo work when they're developing software. So back when the T6 Euro 6 software came out, we ran it on our vehicles for probably 6 months before they were ready to launch it and release it to the public. And in that time, we got to give our feedback. We explained where we liked it, where we thought there was changes that could happen. We tested it in all different conditions, different weather, different tyre sizes, different terrains before, and kind of make suggestions on what we thought could be changed or improved, although it wasn't a lot, to be fair. Revo made a few tweaks before we had a final version, which we then ran for a few weeks before it was ready for the general public to be loaded onto your vans. So same principle here. So Revo sent me the first file for this a week or so ago now, and it was brilliant. I was really impressed with it. I'll explain a little bit more later as we go along. I've only really had a chance to run that backwards and forwards to home, not because we can't go anywhere. Yesterday I had to do a run out to low down transporters. I had to take a delivery over to Norfolk with a bunch of solo struts. And Revo had just sent us a new file to test. So I wanted to get that file loaded on and go and take it for a long run and see how it went. So here's just a clip of Jack yesterday morning preparing the software to go onto this. Right, so software's loaded on, so we'll take it out for a spin now. So you'll have to forgive our dodgy camera that's just strapped to the dash there, but yeah, we should buy a GoPro, Danny. Right, okay. So it's massively noticeable how different it is. So I'm used to having, so my last one was a 320 brake petrol TSI Revo Stage 2, and that was quick, it was rapid. And when I got this van, I just kind of got used to the fact that it was slow. I just accepted it was slow, and it didn't really bother me until I put software on it, and then I realised how quick these can be. Now, I'm not saying for 1 second these things can be 320 brake petrol, but the power delivery and how they drive is massively transformed by the Revo software. So I think it's probably going to be really hard to pick up in camera, but if I just go from a standing start and we accelerate away, then hopefully you can pick it up. Start, right, okay. So let's go. And that's probably as fast as we should do on this road. But the acceleration, and this is a windy country road, so you can't really flat out in a straight line, but the acceleration is hugely noticeable without it being aggressive and uncomfortable, but more noticeable really when you're doing it on a long run. And what I experienced yesterday when I was driving to Norfolk is the pickup just seems to be there when you're in the higher rev. So when you're constantly cruising along and you need to accelerate to overtake a lorry or just to pull away, the power delivery is just there. It's really on point. It goes. It just feels so much more. It's not like it's aggressive and it's not waiting. It's not poised waiting to kind of throw you in your seat. It feels really factory, but so much more refined. It feels like that's how they should have come out the factory. So, and fuel economy wise, now if you've got a heavy right foot, you're not really going to notice a massive improvement in fuel economy. But over a long run to Norfolk and back yesterday, this got about 2 miles to the gallon more than I would normally expect it to get. 2 miles to the gallon is still an improvement. I think I got like 38 to the gallon out of this on that run, and it was varied conditions. The A14 is a fairly decent road, but I was quite impressed with that really. So I'll try and show you a pickup now from kind of a cruising speed. So if you're like we are now on a country road, sort of doing 46, just in a steady, just under 1,500 revs. So if you just put your foot down from here, the pickup is just incredible.
Ho, slow down there.
Really starts to fly, and before you know it, you might have to blur the speed at there. And before you know it, you just you go in. It's really impressive. Yeah, all in all, it's just made the whole driving experience of the whole van so much more improved. But it doesn't feel like it's too aggressive. It doesn't feel like it's causing any issues with you, or like it's going to cause any issues with your flywheel. It's spot on. You know, it's made this go from just feeling like a heavy panel van to drive to being a lot more car-like and a lot more comfortable in the way that it accelerates and the way that it drives. It just feels like now I'm on these country roads, the acceleration is just waiting to go. You go around the corner, you slow down for the corner. Obviously you're not going to drive these things like a race car, but when you need to accelerate again after the corner, it just picks up again and you're straight back at the speed. Really good, really pleased. Right, let's head back. So hopefully you found that video useful. Revo merchandise available on their website. Yes, they sent it me free, but there you go, I like it anyway. And that hat you saw Jack wearing, that's particularly nice. He bagsed that before I had a chance to wear it, but head over to the Revo website. They've got all that on there. Quick plug. So yeah, I genuinely have not really noticed a massive difference between the initial file that they gave me and this one. The Revo guys saw something that they weren't particularly comfortable with or they wanted to tweak, but I didn't particularly notice. It was amazing before, and it just goes to show really how much effort they put into making sure they're right their end and they're comfortable the way everything boosts and how the whole thing runs. But it seems spot on from the original file. So I'm not sure how far off this is till it's available, but get in touch with your local Revo dealer. So if you don't know how to find your local Revo dealer, not everybody's going to want to travel to us. So if you just go to the Only Revo website, there's a dealer finder. You just put your postcode in and it'll bring up everybody in your area. There'll be one close to you. You probably just don't even know about it, but well worth investigating. Other things worth mentioning, the 199 file is ready for these, I think, for most ECUs. The 150 is either available very soon or actually already available by the time this video comes out. Euro 6, 150 and 204 software for the T6s is a brilliant bit of software. So the T5.1 software is now down to 349. All the software on these will be 399. Yeah, just generally, as I said, I am really pleased with how it drives now, and I just like the fact that Revo puts so much time and effort into making sure the software is right. Their extensive dealer network, giving them the opportunity to test it with dealers like us and all their other global dealers, just makes me so much more comfortable that by the time the files are ready to be released, they've done all the research, they've tested it in every different variant. I mean, these things have several different ECUs and several different softwares in them, and several different original files that they need to test them on. And they make sure they're right before they're ready to be released. This will make a lot of people happy. I know it will. This 150 file is great. Now, I've been in the 199 as well with the Revo software on. We've done a couple of those already, and I mean, this seems quick. Those things seem silly quick. Really impressive. You will like it, but get in contact with your local dealer. Most of them probably already have a demo too that you can go and try. If not, Revo have a money-back guarantee. Get the software loaded on. If you're not completely happy with it, go back to your dealer. They'll give you a full refund on it anyway. So you're not gonna, you can't lose. But I guarantee you will love it. This put a huge smile on my face. So hopefully that was a useful video. Probably not everybody's looking to get their brand new T6.1 mapped, but it was definitely something I wanted to do. All right, so new video coming on wheels. We keep promising that one. We will definitely do it, explaining wheel size and tyre size and load rating and all those bits. Hopefully get that video out to you next week. We also have a new one on the new front end that's come from VanWorks for the T6.1, new Bilstein Comfort Low kit that's available. And these wheels in bronze going on another van. So yeah, look out for that one next week. More crafter stuff coming, some interesting stuff with the Tesla coming as well. We've actually bought a Tesla Model 3 to do some development on for our Tesla van, to use it for that. But I think being us, what we do, that Tesla Model 3 is going to be lowered wheels, that kind of thing. So do what we always do, break them, wreck them. Right, as always, thanks for watching. Ring the little bell, get notifications when the new video comes out, share it with anybody you think might be interested. As always, thanks for watching.